another one. Mike Wallace. Same thing with Mike Wallace. He had the exact same records. So I presented my case. Now, of course, I'm not taking anything away from Percy Harvin. He's a great receiver. He was the Rookie of the Year in 2009. So, you know, I think he's a great guy. I think he's a great receiver, and he can, you know, get the job done. Right now, he's a star receiver on the Minnesota Vikings. You know, from 2009 2010, he had issues with migraine headaches. The Minnesota Vikings stood by him. You know, it was reported that he got upset when a former teammate that he played with in college got a 2-year extension with the New England Patriots. It was Aaron Hernandez. You know, I don't think that he should be upset about the contract situation that he has with his team. You know, the Minnesota Vikings stood by him, you know, when he was had the migraine issues. So, you know, hopefully, you know, they can get a deal done for Percy Harvin. You know, if not, you know, and he goes out into free agency, I'm sure somebody will sign him. But I just don't agree that he is Megatron dollars. I just really don't right now. But like I said, free agency starts March 12th, so we'll just have to wait and see. And now we're going to start with the NBA. If you guys caught this weekend's NBA action, then you caught a great game. We're going to start off with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Now, in this game, the Los Angeles Lakers, to me, they showed great chemistry. Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, and Dwight Howard were on page. The same page this time. Chemistry was great. They shared the ball. Kobe Bryant had a career, well, not a career high, I'm sorry, guys. Kobe Bryant had 19 points. Dwight Howard, 16 points, 21 rebounds. He looked like the Dwight Howard of old. He had 3 blocks. He hustled great throughout the entire game. I thought this was probably one of the best showings of the Los Angeles Lakers that I had ever seen, to me, you know, in the games that I saw. They had 6 players in double figures, and did I not mention, with this win, they did get the 8th seed in the playoffs. Currently, they're in the 8th seed in the Western Conference right now. So that's a good look for Los Angeles. I'm sure that makes Kobe even more pumped and even more encouraged to win the rest of the games and to go out on top to lock down a playoff spot in the playoffs once they begin. So it was a great game, and I'm sure that the Lakers are going to try to, you know, keep this momentum. I'm going to show you right now the current standings. As you can see, as I mentioned before, LA has the 8th spot with 33 and 31. And now I'm also going to show you some upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this win, they're going to go on the road with 3 road games. It's going to be against Orlando, Atlanta, and Indiana before they go back to home. So we'll see if the Lakers can pull it out. I know they're going to have a tough matchup against Atlanta and Indiana because last time they faced Indiana and it was a pretty close game. So we're going to look to see how that turns out. And against Atlanta as well, it was a pretty close game with them. So we're just going to look to see how that turns out and see if the Lakers can keep this winning streak intact. And speaking of streaks, the Miami Heat extend their winning streak to 18, tied with the Chicago Bulls and 6th most in NBA history. This win came against the Indiana Pacers. The Big Three combined for 73 points. That wasn't your normal Big Three, no. It was Mario Chalmers leading the Heat with 26 points, Dwayne Wade with 23 points, and Chris Bosh with 24 points. LeBron James in this game, he didn't score complete high numbers. He had 13 points in the game, so that was kind of like a game low for him of what he normally scores. But the Heat did pull the win out, and they extend their wins to 47 wins and 14 losses. They're still the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Right now I'm going to show you guys the remaining games, well, the upcoming games that the Miami Heat have. We're going to look at March. They have 1 home game versus Atlanta. Look for Atlanta to be a a pretty formidable opponent. We're going to just have to see if the Miami Heat can extend that win streak. If they beat Indiana, I'm pretty sure that they're going to go into at home against Atlanta and, you know, give the Hawks all that they have. You look at the road games, they have 3, 4, 5 road games. I think they can go ahead and knock off Philadelphia, Milwaukee, Toronto. But the challenge is going to be, which is going to be a great game, it's going to be against the Boston Celtics. Now, you know the Boston Celtics, the rivalry, and then with even more rivalry since Ray Allen isn't a Celtic anymore. He's going to be up, and he's going to be at Boston. So that's going to be a pretty good road game for the Miami Heat. So we're just going to see if the Miami Heat can extend that win streak as far as possible. So we'll just have to wait and see. And that's going to do it with Sports with Eric Hicks. Tune in next time where I bring you the sports that you love. Hit me up on Twitter at ehicks23 and post comments, leave comments for me on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe for me on my YouTube channel also. Tune in next time. See you later.